Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Saturday. Just good morning. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I was just getting myself together so I can always represent you well, represent myself well. In case we have anybody new here, hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to class. In my class, my struggle cooking class, I am not a proper chef. I'm just a boy mom times two. I have two teenagers amicably divorced from their father, but I have struggled with weight my entire life, been on a health and wellness journey. And finally, in my 40s, I'm 46 now, I have found what works for me, and that is working with a metabolic specialist. I've been tested for food sensitivities, and that test was a cheek swab and some hair samples. So I work with a list of foods over there on the fridge that I can have, and a list of foods that I have to avoid. But all of the recipes that I make here, I would make for you. I would make for the family. You can make them with the full flavor ingredients. I will always use the substituted ingredients. Pretty much what I eat is dairy-free, gluten-free, and sugar-free. But yeah, you're welcome here if you love to eat like me, if you love to cook like me, or you just want to watch me do it. You're most welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family friendly part of YouTube. So we're going to get started. I always just like to share, I am maintaining an 80 plus pound weight loss, a little stagnant right now between vacation, but I've got at least 20 more to do, and I've done this by completely changing the way that I eat and the way that I snack. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure, and all of that is normal now with no medication because of the changes that I've made. But I support whatever works for you. I am not the food police, so please do what works for you. And if you get some inspiration here, thank you. All right. So let's see who's here. Good morning, Lauren. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to class. And good morning, Greg. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Welcome to class. I'm going to make some banana pancakes this morning and some Christmas bacon. And I'm going to start with a coffee. Hi, good morning, Dirt Too Many. Thank you so much for being here. I love to take attendance and see who's in class. You're welcome to announce yourself if you'd like. You're welcome to Ninja Watch if you'd like. Whether you're watching live or watching the replay, it all helps the channel to grow, so thank you. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 4 months. Oh, no, 5 months old. We're in July now. 5 months old. So thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. Okay, so I'm going to clean off the counter and I'm going to start with a coffee. We did some really good beverages yesterday. I don't know, should I do an iced coffee or a hot coffee? I'll let you guys choose. Hey, good morning, Mrs. Allen. Thank you so much for being here. So put hot in the chat if you want me to make a hot coffee, or iced if you want me to make an iced coffee. I'll show you both. I'm going to clean off the counters and I'm going to go get my uniform on. I like to stay hydrated in the summer and at all times. Hello, Uncle Stu. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Uncle Stu is a great elder statesman in the community with a wonderful YouTube channel. Actually gave me my first interview. So Uncle Stu, feel free to drop your own link and you can let everybody know what they can find on your channel. All right, Mrs. Allen wants an iced coffee. You got it, sweetheart. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and get my uniform on, and then I'll show you guys an easy recipe for an iced coffee. Then we're gonna get started on our Christmas bacon and our banana pancakes. Everything that, sorry y'all. I always forget, this is not a proper cooking show, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm between sizes in clothes, and so they're starting to fall off a little bit. So that means I need to donate. I am not trying to flash. I always stay modest. All right, so let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Wash my hands. Good morning, God's girl. Happy Saturday. All right, and thank you so much, Uncle Stu. I appreciate you. All right. Okay, I always like to say I am the teacher. You guys are the scholars. You all named yourself Maggie Scholars. Our live chat is the study hall. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, answer questions, help each other out. Sometimes I'll see them, sometimes I'll miss them. I'll try to do a cooking portion, and then the second half of the show we'll do the chat and chow and bring you guys up if you want to. Let's see, Nana, my mom, is our principal. I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher who taught me everything that I know. I am a proud student of the lead attorney and his struggle streaming course. So lead is our professor. If you found me through lead attorney, welcome. Let's see, AV is our counselor. Suzette Speaks is our counselor. But yes, we have Maggie merch. You all, my scholars, asked for Maggie merch. So I am going to be wearing the Maggie apron in khaki. So I'll put this on for you guys, and let me put up my, hey, good morning, Leanne. Thank you for being here, sweetie. I'm gonna put up the Zazzle store. I do have a merch store. There are aprons and mugs and totes. You can customize them for free with your name. We have adult and kid sizes. This is the Maggie apron in khaki. They're about $20. There's always a discount code on there, so check it out. So this is the long, I'm 5'7". So you can see for me, the long goes down to my knees. So you can see the standard would probably be about this short. Long gives you a few extra inches to cover your clothes. It's got nice pockets, really good linen material, washes well. It has an adjustable neck strap. So that's the Maggie apron. You guys can check it out if you're interested in any Maggie merch. All right, so let's start with a coffee, and Mrs. Allen asked for an iced coffee. So let me see if I can get our side by side going. All right, y'all. I've got some new technology, so hopefully you'll be able to see overhead. I am not a professional. I am just a boy mom and a home cooker. So let me get my ingredients out and show you guys how I make my iced coffee. Oh, here it is. Let's see. This is still good. I'll let you guys choose. We have a couple of options here. Coconut milk whipped cream or almond milk whipped cream. Since I'm non-dairy, these are some of the substitutes I'm going to use, but I'll let the scholars choose what we're going to use. Let's see. Let me see if I ran the dishwasher last night. Okay. So we'll just continue what we did yesterday. If you all saw the video that I did last night on the Starbucks barista beverages, you'll see that I bought these from Starbucks. They are reusable cups. These were $3 at Starbucks. I literally just walked into my local Starbucks, and you know how they have that bin at the register with all of their tumblers and whatnot. So that's what I bought. So I was just, sharing with you guys yesterday when I was at Starbucks. Everybody that I saw in there seemed to be under 30 years old, and everything that they were buying was like $6 or $7. And I was just thinking, I know that that's that time of life when it's like, you just want to have your disposable income and do what you want. But I think I'm going to show you guys how to make something that it can look like Starbucks and you can save some money and some calories. Okay. So I got this in one of the giveaway boxes. I've never heard of this brand before, but this is a Stumptown. It says cold brew concentrate. So this is a coffee concentrate. You can see it's 2 times strength. If you don't have this, that's totally fine. Just brew some coffee strong, either like in the Keurig with less water or maybe like an espresso or a dark roast, because we're going to add ice and we're going to add milk to it, almond milk for me, and that will kind of lighten it up. But for this concentrate, let's see what it says. Mix 1-to-1 with water. All right. So I'm just going to do like a regular measuring cup. This cup even comes with the like the Starbucks top and the Starbucks straw. So everything is reusable. I'll put that together. All right, excuse me. All right, so let me put my measuring cup together. Ah, Mrs. Allen says, yummy. I'm so glad you're excited. Yeah, I've been told I'm a pretty good barista. I've been told I'm pretty good at a lot of this stuff. It's fun for me. Let me show you guys what I do. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this with ice. So let's say about 2/3 of the way, since we're gonna do our concentrate 1-to-1. So let's go ahead and put some ice in this. There's so many different ways to do it. You can make it first and then pour it over ice. I'm just putting ice in the cup so you guys can see here. Hey, God's girl. No, and I think we're going to use some skinny syrups today. I'll show you guys what she's talking about. Hey, good morning, Money Bass. Money Bass says, good morning. You are killing it. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the motivation. I'm heading to Lake Lanier. Be safe out there. Let me know if I want some fresh fish. Money Bass, we should do a collaboration. Y'all, please check out Money Bass. He is a brother here in the North Georgia area, and he's I want to say fisherman, but I'm sure there's a better word for it. An angler, but he does this competitive fishing for bass. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But yes, I would love some fresh fish if it's like cleaned up and all that. I'm not trying to be, I do a lot, but I'm not trying to scale But yes, Money Bias, I would love to cook some fish for you. Yes, absolutely. So God's Girl, thank you, Money Bass. God's Girl is asking about the skinny syrups. So we're gonna make a honey cinnamon iced coffee. So just in case anybody's new here, I am a big fan of these. So skinny syrups, you can get them online. If you guys look in the description, you will see a link to something called Maggie's class notes, and I'm trying to collect discount codes and things for you all. I think there's a $7 off $25, but you can see these as 0 calories, 0 sugars, and 0 carbs. This is my substitution for all those pump syrups that you see in the coffee shops. When I was at Starbucks yesterday and she was making these syrups with all the drizzle, these coffees with all the drizzle and everything, I was like, my goodness, that's a lot of sugar. I don't know if anybody wants to look up like a caramel macchiato or something like that from Starbucks, but you can only imagine the sugar. So I'm going to try and make a sugar-free version of that for you guys. Again, I'm not the food police here. I don't count calories or carbs, but I do have to watch my sugar content. Everything that I eat is supposed to be under 6 grams of sugar. So I do turn the cartons over when I look at the ingredients. So for example, my almond milk, you can see here, it's 0 grams of sugar. There's a lot of sugar in dairy. So, I try to save my sugar for things that are actually supposed to be sweet because I love desserts. But there's a lot of added sugar, like if you look in pasta sauce and peanut butter and ketchup, and then you wonder like, why is my sugar so high? I don't eat sweets. You would be surprised. So just something that I learned on my journey that I'm sharing with you all. All right, so back to our beverage. You can see here we have our Starbucks cup. Bought this at the register for $3. Comes with the top and comes with the straw. So I filled it with ice. Let's go ahead and get our coffee concentrate. So it says mix 1 to 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in a 1 cup measure. If you don't have concentrate, that's fine. They sell these in the store. So I'm going to go ahead and put in, that's kind of a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have put that much. Let me go ahead and fill this with water. All right. So now, I actually think it's more than I need, but that's okay. I'm going to take some out. I am going to also add my alkaline drops so you guys can see. All right. So one of the things that came up in my test results is that I was more acidic, and my metabolic specialist said that I needed to drink more alkaline water. And I was like, okay, what is that? You can buy alkaline water already bottled. To me, it's expensive. You can also get this from Amazon. Link should be in the Maggie cheat sheet from Amazon. This turns tap water into alkaline water. So I put it in everything, just a few drops. Doesn't change the taste. For me, what it does is I was drinking water, but I wasn't staying hydrated. I was still running to the ladies' room. Now, when I add alkaline drops to my beverages, I actually stay hydrated, and my test results show that I'm better hydrated. So that's something that I had to learn. All right, I am going to pour some of this out because I like more milk than I left room for. But it's totally fine. I'll refill. All right. Good. So now I'm going to add my sweetener. I'm going to use the honey cinnamon, this skinny syrup. So this is going to be like a honey cinnamon iced coffee. You can do vanilla. I think I gave this one away yesterday. You can see they have the to-go packs. This one is salted caramel. They also have white chocolate mocha. You can flavor it anything that you like. I like it sweet, so I'm going to add kind of a lot and then stir it up and taste it. But I'm going to add my almond milk. Since I'm dairy-free, this is what I'm using. I'm using almond milk, and I always look to make sure that I have the unsweet. Be careful, if you're watching sugar, be careful with some of the plant-based milks. If they are like vanilla flavored or chocolate flavored, a lot of times they add extra, sugar to them. Okay, So now I've added my almond milk and I'm gonna stir this up. I'm gonna hold this up so you guys can see. This is kind of the color, like that light brown, like paper sack brown color that I go for. I am not a chef, I just eyeball it. But I'm gonna stir it up and I'm gonna taste for sweetness and I'm going to taste for creaminess. And you can always add more ice, or you could add more sweetener, or you could add more almond milk, coconut milk, regular milk. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, so now tastes good, but I'm going to show you guys how you can be a little extra fancy with it. Yes, Mrs. Allen, that's true. You can get the skinny syrups. Where did I put it? Did I put it up? You can get the skinny syrups at TJ Maxx. You can get them at Marshall's. You can get them at Home Goods. Any of those stores, go towards the back where they have the, what is it called? The gourmet foods, and you'll be able to get these about $3.99, and a little goes a long way. I love them. I always say eat your calories, don't drink them. All right, now we've got our iced coffee, but why be regular when you can be extra? So I'm going to show you guys how. I like to make it extra, but no, God's girl, I don't feel like they have an aftertaste. Mrs. Allen, what do you think about the skinny syrups? I think they are very smooth and no aftertaste. All right, so I don't know if anybody had a preference. I've got my almond milk already open, so I'm going to use this one. Again, Ready Whip, the same brand that makes regular whipped cream. If you can have dairy, have the dairy whipped cream. I'm using the almond milk. Show you guys how to make it fancy. So we're just going to shake it up. So now that I've tasted this to make sure that I like it, all right, so we've got our non-dairy whipped cream, and you guys can see here 10 calories and less than a gram of sugar. So this has been approved for me, and then a little dusting to make it fancy. All right, this is that fancy cinnamon that Kirk Anderson recommended, the ground Saigon cinnamon. Why? I don't know. It's supposed to be heart healthy. I'm not a doctor. But for a little bit of warmth, a little bit of umami, just a little sprinkle, and I'm going to bring this up so you guys can see. So we have our iced coffee with almond cream, dusted with cinnamon. I asked for these little tops at Starbucks. These are the disposable plastic tops, but they do fit over here. And I just ran it through the dishwasher. So let me put it on. All right. Let me show you guys. Let me take this down so you can see. And I'm going to use the little Starbucks straw. This is their reusable straw, and you can see it's got that little groove there that keeps it. If I had this kind of top, it keeps it from coming all the way out. But this kind of top is what comes with the cup, so this is reusable, but it flattens my whipped cream, and I don't want that. Hi, Wilbur. Good morning, sir. So we're gonna go in here. So I can make this and go out and run my errands. Oh my gosh, so good. So this is my iced coffee, honey cinnamon iced coffee with almond milk, almond cream, dusted with cinnamon, sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So especially, like, look, I don't care. I would use my own cup, but I bought this for a reason. For this $3 cup, and I used, my own ingredients. Especially if you guys have teens, or if you're a younger person, if it's important for you to be out there with some type of branded merchandise, I understand. We've all been there. But you can buy these reusable cups at Starbucks, bring it home and wash it, and then just make your own. Good morning, Living Out Loud. We're going to do some crispy edges for you today. We're going to do some banana pancakes. You're never having to sneak in. Y'all, in my class, feel free to come and go as needed. Life happens. I will be here for you. Like I say, for the first 40 years, I had the SAD, the Standard American Diet, the SAD diet. So for the next 40 years, God willing, I'm going to be here cooking it up for you. Ooh, Mrs. Allen, you've had the pumpkin cheesecake? Let me see. Do I have pumpkin? I don't have pumpkin cheesecake, Mrs. Allen, but I do have, oh, let me show you. Let me bring this back up. I do have this one right here, white chocolate pumpkin. Sorry, y'all, I know sometimes my camera gets a little slow, but I have this white chocolate pumpkin. I haven't opened it yet. I'm just going through the ones. I have a whole cart over there. Y'all have seen them. Oh, Wilbert concurs. Pumpkin cheesecake is amazing. Thank you guys for saying that. I'll take a look. Now that sounds like it's a fall flavor. Have you all been able to get that recently? Or, yeah, this looks really pretty. I'm gonna take a picture of this with my almond milk and my almond cream and my skinny syrups, and then we're gonna get started on our pancakes. But all of my finished pictures go on the community tab, so y'all know it's just me in my kitchen. All right, let me get my phone. Let me do a little bit of food styling before I drink it down. And I have the extra here. You guys saw just the extra iced coffee here. When this gets low, I just pour it in there, add some more almond milk, add some more skinny syrups. I'll drink that. No problem. What I love about what we do here is sharing. Sorry, y'all, let me get this together. Sharing hidden gems and different ideas with each other. Oh, so Mrs. Allen, you were able to get that recently. Okay. The reason I asked you guys is the skinny syrups has a lot of seasonal flavors. And so I was wondering if I could still get that pumpkin cheesecake. All right, y'all. I'm just going to take a couple pictures here. And then take some close up. Y'all know it's just me in my kitchen. There is nobody here to get everything sorted and ready. But I do like to put the pictures on the community tab because, you know, I make a lot of this stuff, and that's how Maggie, the substitute teacher, started. Now let me do some, just the beverage. You know, I would always post pictures and people would say, "Did you make that?" "Yeah, I made that." And when I got turned on to lead attorney, he said, "If you're over 35, you have life experience and people need to know." So let me see if I can get one. Thanks for waiting on me, guys. It's just so you know, the whipped cream and stuff is going to melt down, so I want to try and get it while it's okay. And then get my lipstick off of the. Okay, that's good enough. I just take lots of pictures, and then the good ones end up on my community tab or my Instagram or my Facebook. All right, everyone. So we've got our beverage. We've got our iced coffee, Maggie style. If I made this for y'all, y'all would drink it. Hand this to your millennial as they're walking out the door. Your coffee's ready. It's yummy. So, Wilbert and Mrs. Allen, I would love to know, how are you using the white chocolate pumpkin in hot coffee, in iced coffee, in pancake batter? Let me know how you're using it. I'm going to clean up and wipe the counter, and we're going to get started. We got to do our Christmas baking, y'all. That has to get started first, and I will explain to you why. But let me clean as we go. I'm always showing you guys stuff. Let me just show you something else I saw in the fridge. This is another one that's been approved for me, the Natural Bliss. This is the Coffee Mate Almond Milk Creamer. So this is another one, really good flavor. I love it. You could use this instead of the unsweetened. The only thing is this one, you can see it has 5 grams of sugar, which is not the end of the world. I'm supposed to stay under 6, but I drink, you know, not a lot. I drink coffee, pretty regularly, so this is the kind of stuff that would add up. So I do keep this on hand, but for, zero sugar, I go with the unsweetened almond milk and then add my skinny syrups. But I just always want to give you guys options. You can get this. I know y'all like to screenshot sometimes, so you can get this at most of your grocery stores. Mrs. Allen has used the pumpkin cheesecake hot and iced. Wonderful. So good. Let me clean up. I'm going to keep the cinnamon because I need that for the beef bacon. Let me just move everything and wipe the counters, try to stay as clean as possible. Um, all right, hope everyone is doing well. All right, so what is Christmas bacon? I am so glad that you asked. Wilbert knows. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to have to get rid of this dress. It's a good problem to have, but sometimes I throw on stuff to see, and it just... So, I want to make sure we keep this a family channel. All right, so what is Christmas bacon? I invented it. But I think it was actually Wilbert's idea. I used to make, you all know what regular bacon is. And then I've made candied bacon. Candied bacon is brown sugar and bacon. For me, it's going to be brown sugar substitute. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it. And then we were on a live and I just make this up. And I think Wilbert asked if we could put the cinnamon and nutmeg on the bacon and see how it tastes. It was amazing. I burnt it twice. It's still very good. So I'm going to try and cook it at a little lower temperature today and see how it comes out. All right, let me wash my hands. And let me just stop by saying, thank you all so much for being here with me. I'm shocked every time I come into the kitchen and people keep tuning in. I didn't think anybody would care about this. There's so many other cooking shows, but thank you, you all. This is really just me filming what I was going to cook anyway, so I appreciate you being here. I love the community that we're building. All right, so let me show you guys the bacon that I'm using. Wilbert, believe it or not, we are finally down to the end. All right, y'all. I know this looks janky in a Ziploc bag, but I am using beef bacon. This will work on regular pork bacon if you can have it, or turkey bacon. Turkey bacon, y'all know it's like deli meat, but this beef bacon gives me the bacon experience because I can have beef, turkey, chicken, whatever. So anyway, this came from Costco. I didn't even know this was a thing. Learned about it from one of our, one of our scholars. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Oh, Lord of mercy. Burnt Christmas bacon. If anybody is new here, we have several custom trolls. I love them all. They are born whenever I mess up something in the kitchen. Then we have a new scholar who joins and lets me know that I burned the bacon. Okay. So let's get our, oh God, here we go. I'm going to show you guys how I make this. Sorry, I didn't unload the dishwasher. I literally came down. Hey, good morning, Lorinda. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. All right, my little janky air fryer. I'm going to cover this with foil. Y'all, this is just me in my kitchen. This is what I got. I cook every day. Okay, so this is the drip tray in my air fryer. I'm using just regular foil, and I'm going to line this. I don't keep bacon grease. Some people keep bacon grease. Please do what works for you. But this way, it'll drip into the drip tray, and I can just peel up the foil and toss it. Burnt Christmas bacon. We know who you are, and we love you. either way. Oh, Wilbert. Y'all, I don't want to have anxiety about who these trolls are. I'm just going to keep cooking because people are here about the snacks. All right, so just lining with foil. So I'm going to make my bacon in the air fryer. You can do bacon anyway in the oven, on the skillet. I like the air fryer. The air fryer that I have is the Power XL. I think the link should be in the cheat sheet. About $100, $120, Walmart, Amazon. Wilbert, you're trolling me. I cannot believe you're trolling me, Wilbert. Oh, my dear. I would not have caught that if you didn't say anything. But anyway, let's move on. Focus, Maggie. Um, what was I saying? Wilbert, if you could help out, if you could post the link to the Power XL, this is the air fryer that I use. It should be on the Maggie's cheat sheet. But any air fryer will work. I like this one because it's an oven style. You can see the door opens, I can see in it, and it has these multiple trays so you can put things in at different levels. All right. So when I make bacon, you guys can see that my air fryer comes with these like mesh trays. You can put them in at different levels in the air fryer like a bookcase. Whenever I'm cooking anything lightweight like bacon, I use two of them. I put the bacon on one and then I put another mesh tray over top. Why? Because the air fryer is basically a convection oven, which is a heat source and a fan. So it's going to blow the air around the food. That's why it cooks more quickly. That's why it crisps up easily. However, if you're cooking something lightweight like bacon or like tortillas, they can fly around in the air fryer. So I like to keep them sturdy. All right, so we have our drip tray lined with foil. We have our mesh tray here, and I'm going to use the rest of the beef bacon. So, Wilbert, I know you've been watching. It's time to use it up. I think I got 4 slices left, y'all can see. I'm gonna pull it out so you can see, but it does give you the bacon experience. All right, this came from Costco. This was a 5-pound pack, but you can also get it at Whole Foods. Where else have I seen beef bacon? Sam's Club, Ingles. All right, so you guys can see I'm trying to be kind of delicate when I separate these so that they stay in bacon strips. And I try not to pull the bacon when you pull the fibers and they're dangling off the side. So I just try to separate them gently. I'm just running my finger kind of between there. This just came out of the fridge, so it's still a little cold. Oh, okay. Wilbert, you don't see the air fryer on the cheat sheet. Thank you. Can you look up a Walmart Power XL air fryer and see if you see something that looks like this big box air fryer that I have? And if you can, I think, Wilbert, I think I made the cheat sheet editable. If you find it at Amazon, if you would just add it to the list. But it should be the Power XL, somewhere between 100 and 150. I try to do everything, y'all, but my hands are kind of busy. Okay, we got 4 strips of bacon left. I'm just separating these carefully. All right, and I'll bring it up so you guys can see. So if you see what I'm doing here on the air fryer tray, I'm just laying the bacon flat, and I want to keep a little bit of piece in between each strip. Let me see. All right, so you guys can see it does resemble bacon. It's got the nice little fat on it. I try to put a little bit of space between each sheet because we're going to put the brown sugar, we're going to do the butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And what's going to happen is that the heat is going to make the brown sugar caramelize and it's going to get sticky and ooey gooey. But if you have your bacon like overlapping or touching each other, what will happen is that you'll have a bacon sheet instead of bacon strips, and we want strips of bacon, so that's why I don't overcrowd the pan. So this is plenty. All right, so Wilbert, we are done with our 5-pound Costco beef bacon. Y'all know it's been weeks. I've been working down this pack. I've been eating it. The kids been eating it. Everybody. All right, let me wash my hands. All right. So let me get the brown sugar, and we're going to show you guys how to make this Christmas bacon. All right, to make candied bacon, all you need is bacon and brown sugar. To make Christmas bacon, all you need is bacon, brown sugar, you need cinnamon, and you need nutmeg. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So I've taken the bacon and I've laid it out on the sheet. All right. So for brown sugar, if you can have sugar, have some for me. This is what I'm using. This is Truvia Sweet Complete. You can see this is the brown calorie-free sweetener that I'm using. So this is my substitute for brown sugar. 0 calories, made from stevia, so it's plant-based. And well, natural instead of like laboratory based, but y'all can see that it gives you the wet sand brown sugar experience. So I'm going to spoon some of that out onto the bacon and do a nice thin layer. All right. So I'm just going in here with a teaspoon. Y'all, I am so happy I have this over camera. Now I don't have to lift stuff up in my face the way I was doing before. All right, so hopefully you guys can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it into my hand so that I can sprinkle onto the bacon. This was a nice heaping teaspoon. All right, so I just have brown sugar on each one. Then what I'm going to do, this is optional. Y'all can see here, it's just kind of crumbly on there, which is fine. I'm going to take the back of the spoon and I'm going to smooth it on, because what I want is I want every piece of bacon to have that nice ooey gooey candy experience. So I'm just using the back of the spoon, hopefully y'all can see, to kind of just smooth the brown sugar on there. So what's going to happen is that when the heat hits the bacon and the fat starts to melt, it's going to have a nice little glaze of brown sugar on there. And here's the thing with candied bacon, you want to make sure, or brown sugar, Christmas bacon, any of this stuff, you want to make sure that you make it first because it needs to cool. Unlike regular bacon where you can cook it and then eat it hot as soon as it comes out, like regular bacon, when you cook this, it's going to be hot and kind of chewy. But in order to get that candy snap, you need to leave it to cool so that this little sheet of brown sugar will have a nice little like candy glaze effect on top of the bacon. So you get that sweet and you get that savory. So we'll cook it at a little lower temperature so I don't burn it. I got a little piece of brown sugar in there. And you could put extra on there, but I'm not gonna be too greedy. If you like just a little bit, like a little thin layer, a little is fine. If you want more, you can put another spoon on there and really get a nice caramelization going, but you'll need to just let it cool for longer. All right. Oh, the kitchen is my happy place. It's just therapeutic for me doing repeatable tasks. Hey, good morning, Mona. Good morning, Mona, the moderator. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to tell us about your kids' channel. All right, so we have our bacon and we have our brown sugar. Brown sugar substitute for me. So now I'm going to go in with the cinnamon. So what I'm learning is that the cinnamon and the nutmeg that I'm going to put on here is really going to act with the brown sugar and change the color kind of darker. So I've been cooking it on high heat, so I'm going to turn the temperature down. But let me show you guys what we have so far. So you can see the brown sugar, and I just kind of smoothed on the bacon. It's not really uniform, but it's all right. So I'm just going to do a dusting of cinnamon, just like I did on our iced coffee over here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Anytime you're doing brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg are great complements, give you that nice warming spice. That's why we call it Christmas bacon, because when it starts cooking and you get the sugar and the cinnamon and the nutmeg. Yeah, I think it's the extra large. It's okay, Wilbert. Whatever one you find. So that was cinnamon, and now we have nutmeg. You can add it on there. I'll try and take a look later. But y'all, this will work with any air fryer. All right, so now I'm going to go on top of the cinnamon with the nutmeg. Nutmeg is another warming spice. If you don't like it, leave it off. But all together, it comes together beautifully. So you all see what's happening with the color, hopefully. So I'm just doing a light sprinkle. And that's it. So let me show you guys what we have. So we have our brown sugar, we have our bacon, we have our cinnamon, and we have our nutmeg. And then I'm going to put an extra tray over top, and all of this is going in the air fryer. A little bit of spillage, so let me wipe it down. That's okay. Cooking can be messy. It's fun. Okay, we're gonna try 350 for 10 minutes. One of the things I love about my air fryer, most of them have this, are presets, and I've just been hitting the French fry button, which is 400 for 15 minutes. So I took it down to 350 for 10 minutes. We'll keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Thank you so much, Wilbert. Okay, all right, so now our bacon is cooking. We've got our iced coffee. We're gonna make some banana pancakes. Ah, thank you, Wilbert. Thank you, God's girl. She says you've seen that air fryer at BJ's. Yeah, and y'all, please, I'm just sharing what has worked for me. Sometimes you all ask about the equipment. What I like about this air fryer, it's not supposed to sound like that. I think something's bent in there, but I can see through it. It's got a light. But this will work with any air fryer. Okay, we're going to clean the counter again since we were working with raw meat, and we are going to get started on banana pancakes. Okay, I'm trying to think. Do I need the brown sugar? No, I don't. All right, so if anybody wants to cook along, this is a 2-ingredient pancake recipe. Per usual, gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free. All you need are eggs and bananas and butter for the griddle. I've made these once before. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I saw this recipe on a workout video that I did, and they were actually pretty tasty. Alexa, what's the story? I saw something interesting. Excuse me. All right, let me turn that off so I don't get any strikes. We worked really hard to get Maggie monetized. I cannot thank you all enough for helping the channel to grow. Now you see advertisements on my videos, and YouTube has profit sharing or AdSense, whatever it is, but they split it up. Uh-oh. Did my camera die? No, it's still here. Y'all, I don't know what happened. Focus, Maggie. Thank you so much, Mona. Yeah, y'all, I just come in here and just start cooking. So thank you for liking the video. Thank you for all of the engagement. It helps the algorithm and it pushes the content out to more people. But this is really me in my kitchen just showing what I'm going to be cooking today. And so sometimes I forget to get the likes up and all of that. Thank you all. Thank you all for helping each other remember and helping me remember. Okay, banana. I have some strawberries left over. And we'll talk about the goat's butter. Y'all know that's what I use. And I'm going to make these on the dash griddle. Okay. So I got some bananas yesterday. Usually I don't eat banana, but I'm kind of eating what I want right now. They are still pretty, I don't know, green to me, but as long as they're mashable, that's fine. And this is a great way to use up bananas that are pretty ripe. You can make some pancakes with them. Kids could help with this. All right. So I got my dash griddle, cleaning it up because I use it a lot. I'm going to walk you guys through everything. Let's start with our batter. The batter is just a 1-to-1 ratio of 1 egg and 1 banana. All right, so let's see how this is looking. It's still pretty, yeah, it's pretty soft. All right, so let's see, what am I going to do? I'll just get a bowl. All right, I'm nervous about the bacon. I'm going to bring it out and let y'all see, and then let me know if it needs to go back, because y'all know I can burn it. Let me get a cutting board. What do y'all think about this? A few more minutes or this looks good? It still has to cool and it's got that candy glaze on it, but if this was after 5 minutes at 350. So I'll wait and let me know what y'all think. I want the third time to be a charm. Y'all know I've burnt it twice. Mrs. Allen says you love your dash griddle. Wonderful. I love mine too. We're going to talk about that. So let me know how y'all think that bacon looks. Let me get a glass bowl. All right, so this is going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. So we're going to put 1 banana in here, just 1 whole banana. Probably the riper the better, but this is what I've got. So I'm just going to use my hands and break it up into pieces because we're going to mash it. Another minute? Okay. All right, Mona. We're going to do 1 more minute. All right, so you've got your banana in here and then you want to mash it first. So I'm just going to get a fork and mash it up. also have this thing, you know, a potato masher. I guess you could use that too. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty soft. So this is a 1-to-1 ratio. So 1 banana, 1 egg. 2 bananas, 2 eggs. How hungry am I feeling? I think one of these will give you 2 pancakes. I feel like I should go ahead and do 1 more. What do y'all think? 1 more banana? Oh, you have one of these in the house? Yeah, this is a potato masher, so you can use this like I just did with bananas. If you're making mashed potatoes from scratch, when you boil potatoes and you get them really soft, you can drain the water and then go in the pot, and this is how you mash them. All right, y'all, let's take a look at our bacon. Ah. All right. I really want the third time to be the charm. So this is what we're going to do. So the bacon is done. You guys can see it's got that, hopefully you can see it's got the seasonings on there. It still has its color. Now what we need to do is we need to let this cool and crisp up. Let's see. I'm going to put it on a plate. All right, we'll come back to the pancakes. What do y'all think? 1 banana or 2? I'm feeling greedy. All right, what I'm going to do first before this cools, I'm going to get a chopstick. And I'm just going to go underneath it. Because if you guys remember, we have brown sugar on here. And what's going to happen as it cools is it's going to stick to the tray. So I just run the chopstick, or it could be a fork or whatever, just underneath each slice so that I can kind of get it loosened up. Because what happens is if it cools and you've got that candy piece on the tray, what'll happen is when you go to take it off, it'll yank and it'll tear the bacon. And you know, presentation is important to me. So I just like to go through here and just kind of get up underneath it one time while it's still kind of pliable. All right, now, oh, it's already sticking to the towel. Yeah, you can see all that brown sugar and everything that's on there. So now we're going to let this cool, and then it'll crisp up and have that nice little candy glaze. I love cooking for y'all. All right, so we're just going to let this sit back and cool. All right, so hopefully this is the charm. All right, bacon looks good. Okay. All right, nobody said anything, so let's just do 1 and 1. I was hoping somebody would tell me I could have two bananas. Feeling greedy. All right, 1 mashed banana. So you get your banana, mash it first. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I want to make sure that looks great right there. Okay. I want to make sure I get it right for y'all. All right. So then you crack an egg directly into the mashed banana. Oh, keep my egg shell. And then you whisk it all together. Not whisk, but just mix it together. And that's it. It's our 2-ingredient pancake batter. I think this would make 2 pancakes. And I feel like I want a 4-stack. Thank you. Yes, our Christmas bacon. All right. So I'm just going to go in with the potato masher one more time. I don't mind the chunks of banana. Oh, you know what? I should have saved. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do another banana. I should have saved a few slices for the garnish. If y'all remember the thumbnail, it had some bananas on there. So this would mash the banana flavor in there. You can also do banana extract. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it natural today. But I want to show you guys, you do have these types of things that you can buy. This is banana extract. This is some, natural flavor of banana. You can pour this in. Or if you're making regular pancakes, you could put this in. But since I had fresh banana, fresh is best. Oh, yes. Thank you, Mrs. Allen. You're right, sweetheart. I did make this iced coffee. So yummy. Y'all wouldn't know that I didn't pay, what, $7 for that? Get out of here. All right, we're going to get one more banana and make our batter. But that's it, just the egg and banana. So I'm going to mash up one more banana because I'm greedy. But also I'm going to save a few slices for the garnish. And I'll show you guys what I mean. It's going to be so yummy. All right, since I was dealing with raw egg, I'm just going to put that there and wash my hands. Hope everybody is doing well. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, so let me get a glass plate. So I actually look like I know what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to open up this banana. We're going to use all of it, but before I break it up, I'm going to cut a few slices for garnish. And I had some strawberry slices left over from yesterday's Starbucks class. So we'll do like a strawberry banana garnish with maybe some whipped cream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. All right, so let's go ahead and cut just a little bit of this. I just want to bring this to you so y'all can see our bacon is starting to cool. And we're getting that, hopefully y'all can see the candy formation on there. All right, so let's say this much. And I'm just going to make some small, with the paring knife, just some small slices. This could be a butter knife or whatever. All right, so I'm going to leave these slices so that when we're finished with our pancake, we have a little bit of garnish, okay? And then I'm going to do the rest in here, just like we did before. Add another egg, mash it up. It's always nice when you're making a flavored pancake to have, a little bit just so people know what it is. I know, where's burnt Christmas bacon now? Hopefully I'm putting burnt Christmas bacon to bed. I'm trying, y'all. I've done it 3 times, and it's a lot to try and manage the chat and actually cook this food, try and make it presentable. Most of the time I do well, but every once in a while, y'all know, I can mess up. I'm human. All right, I'm going to add one more egg. Remember, it's 1-to-1 ratio, and we'll get that whisked up. And we should be good to go with our batter. So back with the fork. So for this pancake batter, again, it's just eggs and banana. But if you wanted to, you could put your skinny syrups in here. You could put some banana extract. You could put some cinnamon. You could put some nutmeg. You could put whatever you want in here to add extra flavor to it. Heck, if you eat nuts, you could even put nuts in here. I was thinking about that. I had some pecans or some walnuts. Oh, thank you, Mona. Thank you. Good morning, Before the Billions. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Y'all go check out Before the Billions. Let us know what you can find on your channel, Before the Billions. Mona, if one of the moderators will drop it. Yeah, drop it. Before the Billions is a young brother in tech like me, and he's got a YouTube channel and also on his own health and wellness journey. All right, So we've got our batter here, y'all. Just eggs and mashed banana. All right, so let me clean up. We're gonna get our dash going, and I'll show you guys. These are gonna cook just like a proper pancake, and just clean it up. All right. So yes, you can do these on the stove. I'm a fan of the Dash mini griddles. It's like a little George Foreman. Um, if the moderators could check my cheat sheet, I think I have this on my Amazon cheat sheet. But this is Dash, $12, Amazon, Target, whatever. This is the griddle, so it's smooth surface top and bottom. They have the waffle maker, they have the grill, they have everything. And I love them because it cooks on top and bottom. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to butter it, and then I'm going to pour our pancake batter, and let's make our stack and get it started, y'all. This is when I get excited. Get excited. Ooh, Miss Allen says, my Walmart order was just delivered. I'm making your husband the Christmas bacon. Oh, that's wonderful. Let me know how he likes it. Yeah, you guys, our Christmas bacon is cooling over there. I think we've nailed it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do and then just repeat the process. So on the griddle, I'm going in with butter. You know that I'm dairy free, so this is what I'm using. You can get it from Amazon. If one of the moderators could drop the link, I think this is in, Whole Foods or online. I think this is on my cheat sheet or my class notes. Delamere goat's butter. It is, y'all can see I use it all the time. It's butter made from goat's milk, looks like, cooks like, tastes like butter. So I just go in here like a magic marker. So it gives me the butter experience without cow dairy. All right. So literally, and I do this between each one. You want to grease it up well. I'm sure you could use olive oil or whatever. I like butter because Living Out Loud podcast knows you like those crispy brown edges. So I go all the way to the side. Sometimes I have a little, all right. I haven't plugged it in yet, so I'm just making sure we want butter on everything. So that's been approved for me. If you're trying to avoid cow dairy, that could be something for you. All right. So I'm going to plug it up now. And just like a George Foreman, the light comes on. It's going to go off when it hits the temperature. And y'all, we're getting ready to make our 4 stack of pancakes, hopefully 4. So for me, the perfect stack of pancakes is butter and syrup on each layer. So let's see. I'm going to use my sucrin syrup today. So we're waiting for that to heat up. You really don't have it. Why not? Show you guys some syrup options. This one I've gotten from Walmart. This is a Kerry sugar-free syrup. It's good. It's a little bit, I wouldn't say it still gives you the good syrup experience, but this is what I'm using today. If one of the moderators could drop this link, I think it's on my cheat sheet or the class notes, the sucrin syrup. This is my sugar-free syrup and honey substitute, and it's thicker. It gives me that nice syrup drizzle. So that's another place. You guys are going to hear about beverages, excuse me, and condiments. All right, come on, Dash. Let's get on. Let's clean up. Okay, I just heard it click. All right, so not needed, but just to be a little bit of measuring cup. This is a 1/3 measure. Why? I don't know. Just to see if I can get it neat in there. Now what I could do is I could lay some banana on there and then close it, but I'm just going to cook it just like this. Now, yes, this dash is going to cook them one at a time. I know when Mr. Mustachio is here, he's like, that's going to take forever. I'm just cooking for me. If you're cooking for the family, you can do this on the stove. What I would recommend if you're going to do this on the stove, good morning, spread the word. Thank you for being here, my dear. If you're going to do this on the stove, just make sure you grease it well. These kind of pancakes that don't have flour, you're going to see the edges start to sizzle a little bit. And you probably won't see holes bubble through like you will on a flour pancake. But Mom taught me to cook with all of my senses. So I'm listening and I'm smelling and I'm watching. And when you start to get those brown edges, usually what I do is I get the spatula and I kind of go around the edges and lift up and look underneath and see how are they coming along, and then get ready to turn. All right, let's see. We're going to need a plate. Let's check on the bacon. We're gonna plate, y'all. I will drop the link in case anybody wants to come up, completely optional. We're gonna do our chat and chow. So yeah, yep. All right, checking on our bacon. So I'm going to lift it up. You can see it's still a little bit bendy. I want it to cool some more because I want it to be like, keep its structure. But then I'll also, you see how I'm just moving it off of the mesh from time to time because I don't want it to candy all the way. Let me see if y'all can see. You see how I'm just going to pull it? I don't want it to get too attached there because then I'll have to yank it up. So just move it from time to time. That's why you cook your candy bacon or your Christmas bacon first. Good morning, Mr. Mustachio. How you doing? So we've got banana pancake number 1 going, and between each pancake we're going to do, I just talked you up, Mr. Mustachio, talking about making pancakes one at a time for the dash. Yes, if you're making them on the stove or on the griddle, maybe I should have done that. But I just love the dash because you don't have to turn it. Yes, Before the Billions is here. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm thinking about live streaming twice for you all today. So we're doing breakfast and then drop the link, we can chat. I don't know what keeps happening to my other device, but y'all, I'm trying. All right, so let's see. I'll just peek in here from time to time. Ooh, we're getting the nice brown, and that brown color is coming from the butter, in my opinion. So let me get a spatula. I think we're almost ready to pull out number 1. So whenever you're using the Dash products, they are coated with nonstick. What is it? I don't know. But I use the, what is this, plastic or silicone cookware. You don't want to use a fork or anything metal because you can scratch. So let's go ahead and get our first. Oh, you like the dress? Thank you, Moose. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing when I sit down. It's a little big. It's another one that's fallen off, so I'm going to have to donate it. But thank you for the compliment. Okay. And thank you, Mr. Mustachio, for being a lifetime channel sponsor. He has been incredibly generous in supporting the channel, so I appreciate it so much. All right, so we've got a plate and we've got our dash here. So let's go ahead and take the first one out. So what I do is I just kind of go around the side and see how it's moving pretty easily. All right, and I'm going to show you guys, see if I can show you the bottom. Hot! Okay, so you see we got the nice browning. So I go ahead and put that down. Then I'm going to go back into the dash. This is just another $8 Old Navy dress. Y'all know you don't have to spend a lot of money to look nice. All right, butter on the top and the bottom, and then back with the measuring cup. And the measuring cup helps to keep them all the same size. So in with our batter and then close it again. So we're going to let number 2 cook. Hopefully y'all can see this pancake that we have. Now the key for me for a perfect pancake stack looks great. Thank you, Mona. Oh, you remember that bacon? Yeah, I'm never gonna live down my burning of the bacon, but I'm trying, y'all. All right, so we have our pancake here. Let me get the. Did I toss the paring knife? All right, let me just get a knife. Okay, so the key for me for a perfect pancake stack is butter and syrup on each layer, and you need to do it while it's hot. Y'all know you like it. We get that melted butter action. Okay, so we have a pat of butter. Hi, beautiful lie. Candied bacon. We're actually making Christmas bacon. He says start over. I think I don't know. But yes, we have brown sugar, bacon with cinnamon and nutmeg. All right, so we've got our butter melting here. Let me bring it up so y'all can see. And this is the syrup that I'm using, my sugar substitute, honey substitute syrup. All right. Oh my God, y'all. It looks so good. I don't know what looks better, me or the pancake. Pick one. Put Maggie or pancake. No, don't do that. Sorry, y'all. I'm being silly. But you can see here it's melting nicely. And hopefully we can get a 4-stack. Oh, a fashion. You want a members video for a fashion haul? Huh. Yeah, losing weight, some tips to work during the transition. You know, it's easy for I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. Y'all know I work from home. But thank you. So I don't mind like buying the next size down because the dress is $8. But yeah, thank you. I'll think of that. A Web is taking Maggie over the pancakes. Y'all are hungry? But y'all see what's happening? See how it's melting down with our syrup? Okay, yeah. Members for sure. One thing I am going to do for the members, now that you guys have got me monetized, I'm going to do a road to monetization video. It'll be a live stream only for Maggie members. I think the link is in the top of the description. But I'm new to this, and while it's still fresh in my mind, when I get my first YouTube direct deposit, because they only pay once a month. I haven't gotten any money from YouTube yet, but I'm going to do like the end to end, like how I started, how we got 1,000 subscribers, how we got 4,000 watch hours, and then monetization, how you turn that on, and the whole process, one and done. Ah, thank you. Yeah, fashion deals, absolutely. $8. Oh yeah, become a member today. Thank you all. Let me check on this pancake. Okay, I want to brown a little bit more brown. So we do have Maggie members. This is a new feature. I think Wilbert, my scholars asked for this, so I always try to respond to what you all want. There's a $5 level, $10 level, $25 level, and a $50 level. Yes, Tracy, we have 2 cams now. Y'all, we're coming up. Check me out. Sorry, dancing out of my clothes. Excuse me. Yeah, so thank you, our channel sponsors, and you guys are helping the channel to grow. So you can see what's going on here, and we're gonna make a 4-stack of pancakes. It's getting better and better. Thank you for saying that, y'all. I appreciate it. I really want to make sure that I give you guys a good value, like I learned from Lead Attorney. All right, so I think we're good here with pancake number 2. I just keep an eyeball on it for color. Now I will say this, and we got nice browning on the bottom. Cooks from top and bottom. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna put this directly over the other pancake so we have a nice stack and it keeps your pancakes warm. All right, so let's go in with number 3. Butter on between each layer. I just go in with the butter stick. Goat's butter for me, can be regular butter for you. That's what gives us the nice brown and crispy edges. This is a 1/3 measuring cup. So we'll fill it up. We'll just close it. And then on the cooked pancake, we're gonna cut another little sliver of butter while it's still warm. And some syrup. I know y'all like to watch it melt. Yes. Thank you, our amazing sponsors. You guys do. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Thank you all for supporting. It is free to watch. It is free to subscribe. It is free to, oh my, y'all look, it's coming. Here it comes. Oh. Oh. Okay, sorry. But yeah, it's free to like, it's free to share, it's free to subscribe, it's free to comment. If you're watching on YouTube, I am streaming on Facebook and Twitter at the same time, but the live chat is on YouTube, I think. I don't know. But yes, so if you want to support the channel with being a member, the $5 level, I think you have a little emblem, a little indicator that shows that you are a channel member. So at the $5 level, you get exclusive like posts. If you guys see on my community tab, and I'm pretty active on there, I try to give you exclusive content every day so you can see, you know, what's going on behind the scenes. And then you also usually get advance notice of what I'm going to be making, as well as if there's a recipe. Thank you, Wilbert. Oh, Wilbert. Wilbert revealed that he was burnt Christmas bacon, but that's okay, Wilbert. Today's a good day to be revealed because I think our Christmas bacon is actually not burnt today. So I think we did pretty good on our bacon. Honestly, if it were me, I would go a little bit more brown, but I'm scarred. So we're gonna let this crisp up and we'll plate it with our banana pancakes. But that's gonna be a great flavor combination, right? Banana pancakes with cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg, all of that. Hey, Journey, thank you so much for being here. But yeah, so you get exclusive content on the community tab, and you also get advance notice of what I'm going to be making. I usually live stream for y'all every day. Today will probably be twice a day because I like to just turn on the camera when I'm in the kitchen so y'all can see what I'm doing. You all are here to hold me accountable so that I can age gracefully. Oh, see what I did? I should have smoothed it out. It's not completely uniform. Yes, we love our friendly trolls. We love everyone. All right, so we've got 2 more pancakes to go. So yes, that's a $5 level. On the $10 level, I think you need to be a $10 level for all the $5 stuff plus exclusive live streams. So some live streams are for everyone, but that my road to monetization live stream, we'll do that at the level 2 and up, I think. Y'all, the details are all there. I just set this up. And then level 3, 25 gets you a 30-minute one-on-one consult with me. If you guys want to talk about meal prep or planning or want me to walk you through a recipe one-on-one. And then level 4 is a 1-hour consult plus a collaboration. So you can come up on the screen if you would like, and I'll make whatever you want me to make. All right, so let's see. All right, I think we're good on this one. I'm running out of batter, you see here, but it's fine. We'll see if we can make, y'all would still eat it. All right, let's see if we can make the last one pretty smooth. So going in with the butter, last one. I like a 4-stack or a 3-stack. Oh dear. Y'all, this is gonna be a really thin pancake. Let me get the spatula. I don't have much. All right, so let me just get in here. And what you need to do, you can see that this batter is pretty thick because it's straight banana. So again, if you have picky kids or someone who doesn't like eating fruit, this is a good way to get the fruit in. And I'm just gonna spread it to the edges. Since this is gonna be our last pancake on the top, I want it to be as round as possible, even if it's a little bit thinner. All right, so we're gonna let that cook. As per usual, butter and syrup on every layer while it's warm. Y'all like to see it melt. Oh, oh yeah, the boys aren't here. Oh yeah, I am gonna post that today on the community tab. Y'all, I'm so proud of Marcus Swim Shady. Y'all know I have two teenage boys and ooh wee. But I sent him on a forced missions trip. You know, the church youth group has like a children's home or whatever in Nicaragua. I didn't even ask him. I just talked to his dad, and I was like, yeah, it could be a different way. And you know, the youth pastor has emailed me and saying that Marcus is turning into a little leader down there, coming out of his shell. Sometimes they just need to be away from mom, and that is okay. Y'all, this iced coffee is so good. Sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. All right, we're cooking our last pancake. I'm just thinking about the garnish. I'm gonna get the cinnamon and the whipped cream, get our bacon out, and we're done. But yeah, I'm cooking just for me. You like the boys? Oh, they'll be back home soon. I love them. But do I always like them? I don't know. But thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys appreciate. You know, this is a family channel. I'm a, I'm a mom, and got the greedy gong gongs. So thank you for accepting my quirky family. Okay. All right, y'all. Waiting on our last pancake. Our stack looks really good. All right. Oh, not brown enough. That's the other thing I like about the dash. We need to get some more color. I wonder if it's because it's not thin enough to fluff up on both sides. I'm going to see what it looks like on the bottom. No, it still needs some brown, but I'll probably just turn it anyway. Let's get a little bit more brown. Absolutely. Yeah, it's important to me. I mean, y'all know I'm an immigrant anyway, but yeah, it's important to me that the kids see um, how privileged they are, you know, because when you work hard and you try to do well for your kids, they think this is normal. It is not. Not everybody eats like this. Um, but yeah, youth pastors like Marcus even gave away his shoes to one of the kids. He took an extra pair down there, so that touched me. You know how it's like you try to get through to these kids and they're just like, yeah, mom, whatever, but keep it up. I'm talking to myself. They are listening. All right, let's see how we're doing here. I want a little bit more brown for the top pancake, but you know what? We are gonna do, one second, y'all. We are gonna do the bananas on top, a little bit of whipped cream. I don't know, should I do whipped cream on the pancakes? Sorry. Every time I do the whipped cream, it just melts so fast. Oh, tell me about it. Y'all know these kids, the struggle is real. All right, I think that's gonna be all right, y'all. It's a little bit thinner because we were down to the last of the batter. Okay, good. We got some good coloring on there. All right, so let's make the final plate. It's a little bit thin, but it'll be fine. Usually you don't have to turn it, but I just turned it so I could get that good color. All right. Last little pat of butter while it's warm. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put, y'all see the butter is just sliding down. Let's see if I can keep it from, oh. Okay. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I know that was loud. All right, so now, let's see. We're going to do a little dusting of the cinnamon. Ooh, allspice. That sounds yummy. Yeah, you guys can do whatever warming spice you like. A little heavy on the cinnamon, but okay. And let's go back in with the syrup. Let's get our Christmas bacon. Should I take a, let me put it on a separate plate. Not bad, still a little bit soft. I would probably go for crispier, but we're just gonna call it on the bacon. All right. All right, let me clean up. I don't know what I spilled, maybe it's butter. All right, you guys. Ooh, good question, Wilbur. I'd say Maggie cakes. Chaffles are great when you want that crispy texture. Let me take a picture. Do y'all want whipped cream or no whipped cream? I'll let you choose. I'm gonna blow my nose. I love whipped cream. I feel like I want to do a little bit and then take a quick picture. 1 second. Wash my hands. All right, I'm gonna bring this up so you guys can see. Whipped cream, okay, Kenny, you got it. All right, so this is what we had. I just have to move quickly because y'all know the whipped cream will melt quickly. So let me see, you can see from on top. Let me see if I turn it. Let me lift it up so y'all can see. Looks really good. We're gonna cut into it. All right, so Kenny wants whipped cream. So let me get y'all your whipped cream. And then just a little dusting of cinnamon on the whipped cream. Then I gotta take a picture really fast because when the pancakes are warm, it will melt. 1 second. Y'all, this looks so good. I'm gonna try something too. I have some strawberries left over. Should I do strawberry banana or leave them alone? Oh my gosh. I just take lots of pictures and whatever is good ends up on the community tab. All right, look at the drizzle. Good question, Wilbert. I'm not sure. So y'all can see. Looks good? Looks good like this? Okay, y'all see our whipped cream is melting, but the bananas around are giving me a nice little barrier. But you see it's already starting to melt. Let's cut into it. Let's cut into it. First, let's taste our bacon. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, oh. Okay, wait a minute. Y'all, I need to take a bio break. I've been drinking this coffee. This is excellent, but I'm gonna take a bite of this. Oh, y'all, it's coming down. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's falling down. So let me take a bite and show you guys. Then we're gonna take a bio break. I'm gonna get my chair. I'm gonna sit down. If anybody wants to come up, you don't have to cam up. Oh, you're welcome, Sheldon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. All right, let's cut into our pancakes. Again, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. Y'all would eat this? Y'all would eat this? Your breakfast is ready. All right, let's cut into it, right? Let's see what we got. I taste them for the first, it's like the first time, every time, Wilbert. Eating to me is actually an enjoyable experience. I know some people are like, I don't care as long as I'm not hungry. I care. Y'all see what happened? That's why I had to take the picture fast. All right, let's get in there so y'all can see what we're working with. Oh, mama. Oh my God. All right, let me see if y'all can see this. Hold up. Can y'all see? So we got our pancake stack in there just from egg and banana. So hopefully y'all can see. I just cut in there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fine auntie hostess food. Y'all are so cute. I'll take fine auntie over fine granny. I am not a grandmother. I'm just a woman of a particular age. All right, so let's see. We got a 4-stack. Got a 4-stack of pancakes. Now they look pretty dense because that's just whole fruit. So let me get them syruped up and creamed up. Okay, that's not a ladylike bite. Mm. My God. Y'all, that is so good. That is so good. You like the steam? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, y'all. Okay, okay. Forgive me. Y'all, it's so good. Okay, okay. In all seriousness, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna take a bio break. I'm gonna put some music on. I'm gonna bring Dexley out, and then I'm gonna eat. Y'all, this is so good. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Whew. Y'all, this is so good. Okay, so let's get it together. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna eat. Oh, this is so good. I'm so happy. All right, cleaning up, and then I'm coming to sit down with y'all. Yeah, it is so, so, so good. All right. I just clean as I go, y'all. So, but I am coming to eat my plate. Coming to eat my plate. All right. I'll hold on to the syrup because I might need some more because these pancakes are really thick. Okay, so about the I don't know what keeps happening. So it's fallen off, but this is an Old Navy. See, y'all, hold up. All right, so trying to keep it together. This is just an Old Navy, but I do like the pockets, and I have little capris on, but so this is just a little Old Navy dress that I have, but it's getting a little big. $8. So anyway, keep it together, Maggie. All right, let's get Wilbert, not Wilbert, Dexley. All right. So we got our chair. Now I'm gonna bring you guys down. Oh my gosh, Wilbert, no. Y'all, I'm just here for the snacks. All right. All right, so let's see. I'm going to bring you guys down to the counter. Y'all know it's just me and my iPad. So buckle up if you get motion sickness. Okay. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Okay. So looks pretty uncomfortable. Yeah, it is. And it has pockets. It's a little bit loose on me now. So I think this is an extra large. I might need to step down to a large. Silly. Okay. So yeah, I'll turn on the camera if y'all want to see. Y'all see. Oh, these are the little. Oh, these are my little shoes. The also Old Navy, the little pointed toe flats. But this is the pancake. So I think y'all have seen enough of the pancake. But I'll keep that there. Okay, so what questions do you all have? If I missed any of your questions now, I'm slightly more focused. I can answer them. If anybody wants to chat, you don't have to cam up. We're still small enough. So I'll drop the link here and then I'm going to eat. But in all seriousness, y'all, so with the candied bacon, even though it's a little bit like jiggly, I prefer like snap candy bacon. The taste is amazing. So again, this was just bacon, brown sugar substitute for me, cinnamon and nutmeg, and all the spices come together. And I think Mrs. 1975 said she used allspice. You can use any warming spice that you want, clove, allspice, anything that goes good with those fall, like warm flavors. Wilbert wants to know, have I ever thought about starting a bed and breakfast? Well, I am an Airbnb host. Now that she's gone, if you all remember when AV was here for the collaboration, one second, y'all, I'm hungry. It's silly. In all seriousness, hold on, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Woo! It's like the savoriness of the bacon, and then because the sweetener on the brown sugar has cooled, you get those like crystals of sweet. And then when they melt on your tongue, you get the cinnamon and nutmeg spice. God, it's a whole flavor thing going on. Okay, so I am an Airbnb hostess. Thank you, Mona. I am an Airbnb hostess, proudly 5-star rated. When AV was here, she actually stayed in my suite. I've been an Airbnb hostess for 6 years. It's a great experience for me. I have an in-law suite in my home that I don't use. But look, y'all, I work and I have multiple businesses now. This is just a labor of love for me. I have been cooking, like I say, since 1842. This is just the way mom raised me. I didn't really have a choice. When my mom was cooking, my dad was like, Maggie, in the kitchen. So this is just what I've been doing for a long time. Mm, mm. So Kenny, I don't have a restaurant. La Cocina de Maggie. Look who's here. Mom, hey Nana. Nana says, Nana can adjust your loose tops if Alex will help you thread the needle. Thanks, Mom. It's like the shoulders. It's kind of like, coming off. I'm always having to pull them up. Yeah, I'm telling you, my mom cooks, she sews, she gardens. I was raised by the African Martha Stewart. So every time y'all say this stuff looks good, I'm like, you have no idea. Our principal is here. Mm. But thanks, Mom. Y'all, these pancakes are excellent. I'm not even going to lie. I'm having a good time. Now, I will say this, because it's just fruit and it's not flour, they're pretty dense. I'll turn on the side by side so y'all can see. They're pretty dense and they are, quite filling. But this is a great use of whole fruit. It's excellent. Sorry. What other questions do you all have? Living Out Loud, did you get your crispy edges? I know Living Out Loud is always here for the crispy edges. They look picture perfect. Thank you, Journey. Yeah, Wilbert, this would be great for kids. Kids usually like banana. Nana had me making baby food for the boys. An easy one is just mashing banana. They like that. Absolutely. Y'all, I'm really happy about this Christmas bacon. It is so good. Kenny, you gonna make the pancakes? Mm. 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 The bacon, y'all. Regular bacon is good. Candy bacon is better. Christmas bacon is the best. Mm. And again, sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. If I made this for y'all, you would eat it. Mm-hmm. Burnt Christmas bacon, is this your farewell? Because I didn't burn you today? Y'all see that? Oh, mm, mm, mm. So good. So good. Yeah, so in all seriousness, y'all, someone said something about the steam coming out of the pancakes. When you stack your pancakes like this, not only is it good for presentation, but it keeps the food warm, because every pancake that I put over top was, coming off the griddle, and it keeps the other pancakes nice and warm. Mm, mm, mm. Kenny, I missed this. I see a no. All right, y'all. So we've got about 10 minutes left. So while I'm eating, any questions? I think I'll live stream again for y'all later. What am I going to make? I don't know. I just think about what I want to eat and then cook it up and share with you all. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is 5 months old now. And it really just started because when I started this health and wellness journey and taking, changes seriously, I like food. And so I wanted to come up with a way, that I could make food that I want to eat from the ingredients that I have to eat. And then I would just post the finished product, right? This pancake and bacon. People would be like, did you make that? Yeah, I made that. So when I came across Lead Attorney and he said, if you're over 35, start a channel because people want to know what you know. Here I am showing you guys what I'm doing. Yeah, I thought about that. Like for collaborations. But yeah, for the Airbnb, you are not required to provide meals, but just the type of, woman that I am, if I'm cooking, I just always, make extra and invite. Most of my guests are, how do you say, like older students, like millennials, like late 20s, early 30s. graduate students, medical students. We had a police officer who was here for the police academy. I have one now who's an IT consultant. They just need a quiet place to like shower and sleep, and they're out and about. So, clearly I cook every day. So when I'm cooking for the boys, if my guests are here, I'll just text them and say, hey, you want a plate? It's nothing for me. That's just how mom raised me. If you're in the area and I'm cooking, you're going to eat. So, y'all, this is so good. Just banana and egg. Ooh, Mrs. Allen says she has tons of the skinny pumpkin cheesecake syrup. But yeah, I think if y'all look up Atlanta Airbnb, I might be one of the first ones that comes up because I have almost perfect rating. Mm. Mm. Thank you so much. Wilbert says when my daughter gets older, I'll have her watch your channel so she can see a good example of elegance and grace. That means so much to me. I appreciate that. You all know, well, maybe you don't know, we've got some new people here. I do take elegance and etiquette classes. It's important to me. It's something that I love. One, I had a great example from my mom, but I just really think it's important to age gracefully, and you can say a lot by not saying a lot. Um, but yeah, for me, I'm a boy mom, amicably divorced from their father. But when you have boys around you and you have to parent boys, you just kind of have to be a little bit more than I want to be, even though they're teenagers now. So this is my happy place. And I'm so glad that you all appreciate it because, I've been corporate since college, and there's nothing wrong with that. Great experience. But, the pandemic and being sent home really helped me to, dare I say, maintain my softness because corporate is just naturally competitive. And I've had great experiences. Y'all know I'm a former Coke executive. All of that has been great. But, the long 2-hour commute each way, ripping and running, eating in the drive-through, just trying to keep up with kids in different schools and just all of that. It just takes a toll on you, and it's hard to stay elegant and graceful. So thank you, Wilbert. And I plan to be here, God willing. I was doing it the regular way for the first 40 years. So for the next 40 years, I'll be here with y'all. Kenny says, save you a plate. Absolutely. And Kenny says, it shows. I'm assuming you mean the elegance and etiquette training. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So Mrs. Allen says, you have tons of the skinny pumpkin cheesecake syrup. You want to gift me a bottle? Oh my gosh, Mrs. Allen. Email me. Not email, inbox me. Y'all, I'm on Instagram, Facebook. But yeah, I'll send you a way to get in touch. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Oh, thank you so much, King G. Yeah, I'm cooking for all of y'all. When we had the Maggie meetup, we had a Maggie meetup here. We had it at the Cook's Warehouse in Atlanta, and we had a cooking class with a real chef because I'm not a proper chef. I'm just a boy mom and a home cooker. But I think Gail was talking about it once, like, I don't know if TLA ever does another meetup, but like maybe one day, one of y'all would have to plan it. I can't do everything, but I don't know. Let me think about it because, it's a lot of work. It is a labor of love for me, but it's a lot of work. So, but if you all would want to, maybe, if we kept it small enough, I could cook for like 6 to 8 people. Mm, 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 mm. So good. Oh, y'all, this is so good. Shout out to TLA. Yes. Oh, I am on Twitter too. Sorry. I don't get a lot of engagement on Twitter, but I am streaming on Twitter. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, on all platforms. I usually post the finished product and a link to the video, but my live streams are mainly Facebook and in YouTube. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? It's so good. It is so good. Mm, 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 mm. King G, thank you. Shout out to Maggie. Shout out to Maggie. Raising the roof. Shout out to TLA. Absolutely love TLA. I have so much respect for him. Several of y'all have found me from Lead Attorney. My best friend turned me on to him, and I'm like, what am I going to listen to this law guy about? But he has been so generous and gracious with his time. Y'all know I'm a student of his course, and I've learned so much. And he doesn't have to share any of that with us, but he does. So, okay. So here's the thing. Of course, I could cook for larger, but I don't know. Like I like cooking, small portions with fresh ingredients. Like once it gets large, I'd have to. Well, I guess I could hire help, but I don't know. Give me an idea. How could we do it? And maybe I just make something small. I don't know. I guess I could make pancakes. Oh, all done. Mmm, that is so good. All right, 2 pieces of bacon left. Yeah, y'all gotta help. Oh, would y'all want to do like a cooking class where we all cook, our own food? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Members only. Okay. Mmm. Y'all, Nana is so happy. We've had Nana in the kitchen a couple times. Mom, you've got to come back because everybody's waiting for me to do African food. Y'all know I was born in Ghana, came here when I was one, raised by African immigrants, and absolutely love the beautiful country of my birth. But I am a citizen. Y'all just bacon, bacon, bacon. It's almost better. Hi, Erin Laura. Oh, Erin Laura says, no questions, just love. Thank you for showing us a guilt-free way to start the weekend. Absolutely. And y'all, I was going to say this bacon is almost better as it cools down because the brown sugar that we put on there kind of crystallizes. It's so good. But yeah, so to recap, because we've got 1 minute left or 1 piece of bacon left, I'm going to let you guys go. I will come back later, maybe like, I don't know, 3, 4. Banana pancakes. Get 1 banana, mash it up, add an egg, stir it together. That is your batter. It can be as simple or as fancy as you want it to be. You can add sweetener to it. You don't need it. You can add cinnamon and nutmeg to the batter. I put it over top. You don't need it.